Hello, my name is Dawn, and a lot of you call me.
Spice Dawn.
Yes, you do, and that's Spice Colin behind the camera.
Hi, everybody.
We're going to be doing a video today on a brand new Scentsy product called the Fragrance Flower. Now, when you order your fragrance flower, you will see that the fragrance that you've chosen has a sticker on the bottom of the box, because you can look and look and look and look and look and look, and then you find it down there. So, something else I want to point out about the fragrance flower, it's very important. There's a warning on the back. And I don't want to be a wet blanket or anything, but even those dumb little Christmas trees that you can buy at the car wash have a warning on them, because scent oils are very powerful. Fragrance oils are powerful, and they will act as a solvent, and they will damage certain surfaces. So, just wanted to say that up front because it's very important. Scent circles should never be laid on the dashboard of your car. You know, none of that should be up against the console of your car. There's just things. Like, you shouldn't spray Glade or whatever fragrance you used before you found out how wonderful Scentsy was, you know, like up against your flat screen TV. It's just not a good idea. Fragrance oils are very powerful. So respect the oil, okay? It's a little warning here. Read that. Every customer and consultant should read that, and don't be afraid of it. It's just something to be aware of, okay? Now, let me tell you how fun this product is. You get this little glass vial. The reason it's glass and not plastic is because the fragrance oil will eat the plastic, so it's glass. It has a very utilitarian black lid on it. And it also has this little thing inside the hole that the black lid is covering. You have to take that off first. Okay, that is like a stopper. So you take that off, you unscrew this, you take a little knife or your fingernail and you take that off. Then on the wick, the cotton wick that is on the flower, holding it together nice and tight so it doesn't show up all like frayed and looks like it was in a windstorm, is this nice little piece of white paper tape that blends in very, very well. So you have to take that off, or your wick won't suck correctly, okay? It has to suck the oils up into the flower.
Sometimes we say draw the oil up, but I'm just saying.
Oh, sometimes we do say draw. But this is going to absorb, suck or draw, the oil into the petals of the fragrance flower. Now, the petals are made out of something called sola wood root. It's a thing. Can you remember the name of the plant? Cassava? Cassava. Okay, so you can look all that up. But anyway, that's what it's made out of. And these are all handmade and all individual, so no two flowers are going to be exactly alike, which is cool. But this is going to draw the fragrance up into all these petals. So I've seen some consultants going, oh my goodness, the catalog says it's going to last 60 days, but my oil's half gone in the first 24 hours. It's not gone, it's just higher than it was, because it's absorbing into the wick, up into all the petals. So that's like a relative thing. So your oil isn't like disappeared, it's just higher than it was when it was in the jar, and it's going to be totally saturating this flower, and that is what gives you the surface space so that you can smell the fragrance. Now, most people are saying they're getting a nice little scent throw in like a small bathroom, or if they sit it on their desk and they're right up close to it, they can get a nice scent throw. This is for like small, cute, dang cute little places. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Now, I am going to tell you that I have a fairly young, almost not a kitten anymore, still kitten-ish, kitty, and he is very active, and he will pull this out with his mouth, mop it all over my end table, and carry it down the hall and kill it.
Are you talking about our Nutmeg?
I am talking about our Nutmeg. Cinnamon is the good kitty. Nutmeg, he's the Dickens. But he'll grow out of that, I'm sure. So I am going to take an extra precaution. I have a very special place that I'm putting this, and I am also going to put it inside my little Pyrex dish. Now, you might think that looks goofy. That's fine. I think it's an extra level of protection from the oils. And it is simply just the set of Pyrex dishes that you can get just about anywhere, okay? So that little Pyrex dish is good for nothing. I mean, there is nothing so small. If you have leftovers that's that much, just eat them, okay? But that's the only dish that's about useless for our family. So I like to double protect my little fragrance flower. Now I thought, ooh, what about the Scentsy multiple cylinder dish? Nope, teeny bit too small, because I know you're gonna ask. It really won't fit in there right. It doesn't sit level. So, nice try. It would have been cool if we could have purchased this from ourselves to use as a little extra stabilizer. But, you know, if you have kids or if you have pets, you know the havoc they can cause sometimes. So I'm just taking an extra little measure of protection for my furniture and my surfaces. You don't have to do that. But be warned. That's why it says warning, okay? So just use common sense and protect it. Now, how big is that fragrance flower? Well, let me tell you. The catalog says that the fragrance flower is 7 inches. I took a look at that and I went, 7 inches. A dude must have measured that. Because,
Hey.
see? What do you think, Colin?
Maybe 8?
Oh, quit it.
Nah, it's closer to 4.
Yeah. Now, every flower is different because they are all handmade, so you might get one that's a little taller, but
This one's extra wide, though.
stop it right now. Anyway, this may or may not be a typo. I don't see 7 inches of fragrance flower, but if it was 7 inches, it would be too big. It really would tip over. It wouldn't be right. I like it compact as it is.
Thank you, honey.
So we're not going to be able to use this video. All right, fragrance flower. Your customers are going to love it as much as mine do. That's why they call me Spice Dawn. I can't help myself. Just can't help myself. If you don't like me, don't watch me. But anyway, this is cute. And I'm going to go put it in its special place, and I'm going to give it a few hours to absorb the oil. And there's 4 fragrances available, and they are aloe water and cucumber, Amazon rain, Luna and sea salt and avocado, which is a really cool scent that smells really, really good, even though it's kind of an odd name. It is wonderful, very green and fresh and wonderful. So, if my videos help you, let me know. I have a Facebook page called Spice Dawn Tips to Share. It's not the same kind of tips that I do on YouTube. The YouTube channel is now called Spice Dawn. So, I hope that these videos help. We're being silly today. Bye.
Bye.